What's up, guys? We're back. I know it's been a while, but I've been super busy. I just got these carbon dash panels from SimpBuilt. He sent these over, and I've got some RGB turn signals also that I'm going to be putting in. We're going to try this deal out where I'm running some of his install videos and stuff. Obviously, this is super straightforward. Probably going to be a pretty short video, but figured I'd update everybody on what has happened recently. First thing that happened is I'm obviously missing a mirror cap. I had extras, black extras from before, but I only found that side, so I've been running this way. The carbon cap like separated off of the other cap, and then obviously taking this cap off, I broke all the clips naturally. So I just don't have any way to put it on really right now. Okay, it's raining. I don't really care unless it picks up like crazy, which it kind of sounds like it's starting to. On this cap, the clear coat's starting to peel, if you can see that right there, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. We got a couple more things that are needing to be fixed. Whenever my car idles, there's this clanking noise, and then when I clutch in, it goes away. So that's obviously an issue with the clutch. Probably when they put the engine in, they didn't do something right with a bearing or something. I'm not really sure. These side skirts are still a pain in the ass, but they're staying on, which is all that matters. And let's see. Whoever welded my exhaust hangers on didn't do a really good job, because these are just flopping back and forth, which is great. And last thing is, oh wait, it's not on this side. There's this crazy grinding noise coming from my wheel, and I'm realizing that this in here, if it'll focus, this whole thing is just shaved off of my brake disc. So we gotta fix that too. It's starting to rain decently hard and my camera's getting wet, so I'm going to relocate into here, and we're gonna start putting on these dash pieces. I'm gonna assume that one goes up there. The one thing I was concerned about is if the dash would stick out and just look stupid. So I guess we'll see, but I don't know if this is an overlay or not. I accidentally pulled this whole thing out at one point, so I guess we can see. Oh, yeah. No, that just looks like my whole dash. Okay. Sorry, this thing is not focusing. Yeah, that just looks like the whole dash. And okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. One other thing, when I bought the car, the lady installed this phone holder or whatever that I ripped off, and it took some of this like top layer of the dash off with it. So covering that will actually be good finally, because I don't know, it'll just make it look a little nicer. I'm gonna put this one on first. In order to do this right, I'm going to peel part of it off and kind of stick it first, and then keep going down the line. So kind of like this, stick it up against the corner. I guess you can't really see anything, but there we go. Kind of like that. Let it sit, and then you peel the red tape off after. But yeah, you don't want any trapped air under, and you obviously want to smooth this whole thing out as you go down and peel the tape off. It kind of the same. It works the same as like 3M tape. But then again, if it's your first time doing this, you have no idea how to do it, then you might do it wrong and it'll just be a big headache. So okay, that was actually harder than I thought it would be, but I got this on. It's perfect. I also don't really want to run my car right now, but this shit is so hot. All right, so we got these two pieces in. So far so good. Fitment's actually really good. I have no complaints on that. Yeah, we'll just keep going. At some point, I do want to make little carbon versions of this so it doesn't look, it's gonna stick out. These little silver gray pieces are gonna stick out when I put this on. Because right now they kind of like blend in. You don't really see it too much, but yeah. Okay, so far so good. This one was kind of a pain to install. What I really don't want to do is have these gaps showing. So I feel like I did pretty good here. But yeah, time to go on to this side. Okay, so I didn't end up starting my car. So far, this is what we got. So with these middle two, it's kind of hard to maintain these gaps, but I feel like I did a pretty decent job. It's only like right there, a little bit right here. Actually this side's good. So yeah, it's really just right here in these middle two. But to be honest, like from different angles, you can't even tell. You have to really be looking at it. So far, I mean, it's looking pretty sweet. All right, I don't know how well you can hear me, but this is the only piece where you can kind of tell that it's a sticker. Let's see if I can find a good angle of it. Right down in here. Obviously this thing doesn't fold down because it's thick, but then again, you know, you'd have to be staring at it for a while. All of this other stuff fits really well up top. Let me see if I can increase the ISO. I don't know, this might be blown out, but anyways, so far it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. And yeah, it's matching the wheel now, which is cool. All right, so we're all done. Here we are. Now let me turn this on. I actually like it a lot. It doesn't look like too fake, I guess, in a way. And yeah, it's good. And it really doesn't show fingerprints. Like, I can touch this shit all I want and it'll still look clean. I really do need these to be carbon though, or at least black. Because I do have these little vent things, but yeah, these gotta be fixed. And then this also, I mean, I don't really even have anything behind, like I broke the clips off of it. So honestly, sometimes I'll crank the AC up and put like a hot drink in here and it's a refrigerator. So yeah, pro tip, just break your left side air vent cover and you're good. But I would do a carbon, I'm forgetting what this is called, center console cover thing. But put like a leather patch or pad or something on the top and then stitch it with silver, kind of like this is. Or do Alcantara, since that's what this is. I don't know, something to kind of tie everything together. Because this is kind of getting old and it feels weird and it's ripping up here and I don't like that. All right, so that was a bit of a subpar install video, but I mean, if we're being honest, it's stickers, so can't really be that hard. It does take a couple tries to kind of get everything positioned because it is sticky, so they're not going anywhere for sure. As far as next videos we got going on, we have SimpBuilt's rear side markers that we're going to be putting in. These are the StangLights ones that I bought a long time ago. I'm actually going to turn these lights off right now. But I have the RGB ones. It's a good video idea, and I'm kind of thinking if I could get RGB taillights, we could kind of white out all the lighting for a little bit, which would be cool. Because I have been wanting to do that. Hopefully in a week or so, we're going to be dynoing this, which will be cool. It's running super lean on the tune. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to turn my car on, and I basically smoked myself out. So yeah, hopefully in like a week or so, we can go get this thing dynoed and actually properly tuned, because I've been running on a Lido base cam tune for the last, I don't know, 10,000 miles. And it's not bad, but it kind of misfires from like 800 to 1600 RPM. But yeah, anyways, I've been putting it off because the car runs fine. Lido did end up completely ghosting me, which was great. He now has, you know, a good $200 or $300 of mine that I kind of would like back, but whatever. When we dyno, we're gonna go in there and throw wide bands in, and damn, that sounded really southern. Throw wide bands in. But yeah, we're gonna put wide bands in and get the air to fuel ratio dialed in because it's a little off right now. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.